Hi, and welcome to Target Language Services Teaching Tips. Today I'd like to focus on correction. And more importantly, I'd like to focus on involving our students in the corrections. I think there are lots of reasons why corrections might not be effective, and you may, as teachers, have had the impression sometimes that you keep correcting the same mistakes and you're having very little impact on their actual language performance. Well, there are many reasons why this might not work so well. And one reason is that they don't know why they're making the mistake. So if with the correction we can't make it clear to them why they're making the mistake, it's very unlikely that it's going to have an impact. Another issue is that of timing. I mean, if you are interrupting them in mid-flow, they're in the middle of an activity where they're trying to be fluent, well, chances are that it might be a bit irritating, and actually they will not pay attention to you because you just stopped them. They were trying to say something else. But let's say you can find a good moment to do the correction, but what we call a natural pause, a place where they've got time to pay attention to you, or you have their attention already. Maybe it's an open class activity and you are looking at them and they make a mistake. So let's say the student says, I was late because I lost the bus. Well, here, instead of just saying, well, you're late because you missed the bus, if you just give them the answer, chances are that they're going to hear you, understand you, and I promise you, they'll forget you. They'll forget you because they were not involved in that correction. So, what can you do? Maybe stop them and then say, okay, what's another word that you could use instead of lost? And now you got them. And you force them to think a little bit about it. They may still not know, but now you've got them focusing. And then you can say, clarify that, well, if you lose the bus, it means you can't find it. But is it because you can't find it or because you're late? You're late. Good. And then, so what can I use here? They may still not know it, but now, as I said before, you got their attention. And you want to create this sensation where they can go, I know what you mean, it's just that I don't have the word. And that's the time where you can give them the word, you missed the bus. And then you need to check they really understand that it's not because you can't find it, but because you're late. So you need to double check that they understood the correction. And the same, or even more so, goes for correction of pronunciation. Because sounds are very difficult to remember, more difficult than remembering another word. So let's say your student says, I'm doing an English course. So maybe instead of saying, it's not course, it's course, instead just say, okay, can you say this? Or. And have them repeat, or. So what was the word you said before? And see if they can put in the or sound in the word they said before, which was curse, and hopefully they can take the or, put it into and say course. So have the students self-correct and put the sound in that they were looking for. So bottom line is, involve your students in their corrections, make it meaningful, and maybe you can even, if you like, personalize it a little bit. If they say, I missed the bus, okay. So after you've done the correction, they understood the correction, re-personalize it and say, do you often miss the bus? Have you ever missed the plane? Something like that, so that it becomes part of their world and not just an idea that you have brought into the classroom. So, thank you for today. If you'd like to follow our teaching tips, you can sign up for our YouTube channel, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.